Yo, what guys? Mr. Gross here, back from MBR Starcast, back with some more live League of Legends gameplay. Today we've been playing as the Dread Knight Nasus, or not necessarily playing, we're actually going to be watching one of my spectator modes again. Once again, this game was actually ranked. I'm facing up against a Garen up top this game. I think this game is about 2 weeks old because I haven't played Nasus ranked for a very long time. Like I mentioned in my one of my latest Zac videos, I've been playing Zac just ranked heavily, but I haven't really played ranked for sort of the last 4 days really. Been out seeing sort of friends, so I may actually have dropped down my league, because I'm pretty sure I went AFK for 1 day and I lost like 50 points just within a couple of hours. So hopefully I haven't dropped down the league, because that would be a bit annoying to having to make my way all the way back up again for no apparent reason, but we'll see. I really do need to start doing a bit more ranked really. Nevertheless, this game we are playing Nasus, or however you want to call him. It's all the same. He is the big Egyptian pharaoh. He was actually the first champion I ever bought on this game. I remember seeing him, he was only 1,350. I remember playing this game and I was like, well, playing the free champions, and I think I might have saw him in a game before, I can't remember. But I remember looking at him, I thought he looked cool, and then I remember having his ultimate, I was like, wow, you're double the size you are, you're a massive pharaoh king, and just running around, stomping people's faces in. And then eventually I worked out that his Q actually scales, like, well, forever. And that shit is pretty OP. So, like I say, nevertheless, this game is ranked. My team for this game is a Lulu and a Varius bottom, a Z mid, and a V jungle. So this game we are going to be without any kind of really AP burster really, unless Lulu decides to go like with a death cap or something. Oh god, I didn't realise all this had happened. I think I actually can remember this game. I can remember seeing that pop exhaust and I was thinking, why the fuck did she do that? But now I realise she obviously got herself in a bit of trouble for trying to put that ward down there. But nevertheless, she got away. Obviously, she had to burn both her summoner spells, which aren't ideal, so which could make an early gank on bottom happen. But nevertheless, she's got away, so that's the main thing. She didn't die. But anyway, their team, they have a Blitzcrank and Draven down bottom. Elise mid lane, Garen top, and Jinjar jungle. Now, everyone always says that Garen is a counter to Nasus. And the reason I assume this for is just the kind of really early game strong damage he has, and that the fact that he has his ultimate. He's going to be really good against tanks because he can just, use his ultimate, and you're just like, well, what the hell just happened to me? And which, it can be the case. And if you're not expecting it, then you're just like, oh shit, it has happened to me against Garen, and his early game damage is very kind of surprising. But to me, Garen is not really a threat, to be honest. I've had the same as Zac. People always try and play Garen against Zac, but even though, yeah, his ultimate's nice, but I don't know, it just doesn't do the job. For me, Garen, I like Garen. I think he's very strong. I haven't really played him for a long time, but he really has nothing. He has his silence. You can win sort of his laning phase, but when it comes into sort of team fights, he really brings nothing to the team too much, in my opinion. He is nice, he is a big tank, but you take from Nasus, he just scales all the time off his Q. As long as I can last it, kind of muck that up there a little bit. But as long as I can continue to scale up my Q through the whole game, I'm going to be getting stronger. I have my massive ultimate AoE, I have my slow, I have my, obviously my little Spirit Fire. I don't know if it actually benefits teammates that or what. But nevertheless, I just think Nasus just brings he's just so, early game, I've had problems with Nasus where I've been playing him ranked and I've lost early game, made some mistakes, died straight away, silly mistakes, by not paying enough attention because I think I'm stronger than what I am. But his late game, I think he's one of the strongest late games at the moment. He is crazy. Once you get an Iceborne Gauntlet on him, literally your whole game will change for you completely. The fact that when you've got your Wither, and then you've got the slow from the Iceborne, plus the proc from the actual Sheen in it, that's the Badger. It's just crazy, it is just jokes. But the thing with Garen, he does have a very kind of strong early game over us. That's what we do have to be careful for. He's obviously, as you can see, he's gone for that early red elixir, which is pretty interesting to see. Obviously he's going to be trying to make that early sort of first blood. He wants to get that first kill over me and make that happen, but the problem with what he will find is that if he doesn't get that kill, I can't really know how this game starts off. if he doesn't get that kill, then literally he kind of has the elixir's really been wasted. You know, it's allowed him to purchase a ward and keeps him all safe for, you know, the next sort of 3 minutes. But I don't know, if he doesn't get a kill with that elixir, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, we do have a first down bottom. I did kind of miss that. I'm too busy watching myself up top. I'll find the number again actually, so we can remember what I am up top. I am number 1. There we go. Number 1 for awesome. Well, I say this is mainly, like I say in these videos, I really want to kind of just cover more points. You know, when I play it live now, I really kind of focus too much into the game, and I really can't open up so much about my thoughts on different champions and stuff, and give you guys an idea of what I kind of really think. But you see here, the thing with also, he works really, Garen's really good against Renekton, which is kind of in the case, but again, I think you can beat Garen. There certainly are ways around it. He's meant to be strong, but I've never, you know, I've always kind of maybe struggled sometimes early game, but I've always come up quite nice late game. The thing with Garen is that the problem that you have is that his silence just lasts so long. His silence is really kind of deadly on you, unfortunately. It does do a nice amount of damage, and just the fact that you can't do any kind of moves, you can't put your slow on him or anything, so he can just be there, you know, doing his spin around, whatever you actually call that. I mean, I can't even remember now. I feel like Garen, I haven't played him in a very long time. But nevertheless, we're still farming up, you know. He hasn't. The problem with Garen though, he really, in my opinion, wants to aim a kill before level 6, because obviously, yeah, sure, he gets his ultimate and he's like super strong because he has that ultimate at level 6. But I have my ultimate at level 6, which really, if I time it right or press it right, you know, I can mitigate the damage that is done by him. And you see that V has actually come up for a gank up here. I hadn't originally realised that it was warded, and will Zed get up first or second blood on Elise? He did, because it was proc from his ultimate there. So very nice by Zed. We did actually catch that. I thought there was something, looked like something was happening in game on the mini-map then, but nevertheless, V obviously did come up. It was warded, so Garen, you know, obviously from going for that early elixir, he's been able to get that ward, and he's been able to survive that gank, which is, you know, good for him, because something could have possibly happened. You know, I had my wither. I don't know if I was actually level 6 at the time, but you know, certainly maybe we could have burnt his flash. Some of the spells to this game as well, I have gone for flash and ignite. Flash and go. No, I can't even get it right. Ignite and go. Sorry. The reason I kind of gone for that, you know, I don't mind flash too much, and you know, there's some instances where flash is nice with Nasus, but there's many instances I find where you're in a team battle. This is what I always look at. You're in a team battle. Come late game, you've come in, you're charging about, and you just want a flash. You know, you burnt it, and then they're gone. With Ghost, you can chase them down, you can slow them down, you can get back on top of them. Then once you've got your Iceborne Gauntlet, you slow them, again and again, and it is just OP. And I'm pretty sure this game goes this way. Every game in Nasus, I've always found that our team's been losing, and then we're like, ah, shit. Even some games with Nasus, I've been losing my lane, and the next thing you know, come late game, he's just OP. He just becomes so tanky and killable with his ultimate. The damage you can do, you can literally just chunk away an 80 carry within 2 to 3 shots, as long as your Q's been farmed up nicely. At the moment, I've already got 4 points scared into my Q, and 90 CS, or not 90 additional hit points on it at the moment, which is not too bad, you know. Garen has, you know, where Garen's got that kind of bit of early aggression over me, you know, I've been missing a bit of last hits, but I am 2 last hits over him, so 7 behind Zed, who actually has the most at the moment. So I'm not doing, you know, my last hits this game aren't great, you know. My last hits, most games aren't perfect. It's something I think I do have to work on, but I think, you know, I won the lane, so, you know, yeah, sure, I missed a bit of a couple of last hits, and you know, it does kind of, you know, it is quite important, because, you know, that's your items you need and everything, but it's not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. But Garen's still not popped his elixir yet. We're still battling. Item wise, so I'll talk about, you can start that. Notice that I went for the rejuvenant beads. Something's happened down bottom. Is he going to take us direct to camera? Still watching me. Even though I pressed direct to camera, it still seems to want to watch me, which is interesting. I'm sure something must be. I don't know. Nothing's, you know, press now, nothing's happening. But nevertheless, item wise, we're starting off with my rejuvenant beads and my fairy charm to go for an early philosopher's stone now. The reason I don't know, you probably could have kind of avoided it, but I think this kind of nice bit of health regen and mana, especially the mana regen that the Philosopher gives you, is really, really nice. It just allows you to kind of spam your moves slowly. It allows you to continuously farm up your Q, which is the most important thing. I feel like as an early Sapphire Crystal, you don't really have that. You just can't spam your Q enough, in my opinion, and plus you get the, all the gold per 5 from it as well, which is just, it's lovely. I think even when you are winning your lane, I think it's still nice, just purely because of the sort of the health and mana regen it gives you anyway. And the thing what's not so strong about Nasus as well is the fact when you're in trades. At the moment, I'm not really doing it. I'm a bit scared of Garen because I know that he will pop his ultimate down on me. I know he has his elixir, so I'm just waiting for him to kind of turn all badass on me. The thing is, you can trade off nicely in the battles between your opponents because of your passive, the natural kind of lifesteal you have, which is really nice. You see what heals up there, so if you're struggling a little bit, just hit auto attack minions a little bit and you regen a nice little bit of health from it as well. But Garen just has that kind of, obviously must have some armor pen runes or something, and it's really just making work a little bit tough for me. But the thing is, I'm farming up nicely. I am actually, even though he's pushing against me and I'm losing last CS to the turret, I'm still out farming him, which is important. If you're losing your lane, and the main thing I think is just to try and last hit the best you can and just make sure you don't die. And I haven't died, and I've been able to get him, and I'm last hitting better than what he is. Actually, the highest in the game somehow. I never understand. I always think my last hits are never that great, but I always seem to still be beating everyone else somehow. Well, the thing what will turn this around is we're missing all the kills. We are missing all the kills. Wow. Who cares? Here's V. Something might happen here. She might be able to go for the dive in the wall. I do know if she's here. Can I get the wither down onto him? He does get the Q over there. The silence on top of me. Because that silence gone down so long, I don't think I actually had enough mana to pop my ultimate. I'm pretty sure, otherwise I would have popped it. I'm pretty sure by the looks of things, I only had about 50 mana during that. I'm pretty sure my ultimate cost 100, I believe. Yeah, 100 mana, so very nice gank by V. Obviously I didn't have actually enough mana to pop my ultimate then, which could have been quite costly, but because Garen could have chucked his ultimate down on me. But nice job by V. She used her ultimate, which is, I can't remember, I did actually remember the name of it. Assault on Barry, that's it. I thought it was something cool like that. That's a pretty cool name for an ultimate. But she picked it up, done a nice job. I was able to finish him off with a Q to the face, and it was exactly what I needed. I've been out farming him, been pushed against my turret. V come up, made the perfect gank happen, come over the wall, did it, everything she needed to do, and it just gave me that massive advantage over Garen now. Because where before I'd have backed, maybe I'd been able to afford my Philosopher's Stone or something like that. I've now been able to back and buy a variety of items. I've been able to buy my Glacial Shroud, which gives me that nice bit of mana Nasus needs as well. 300 mana plus the 45 armor, 10% cooldown reduction, which is nice for everything, especially my Q. I've got my Philosopher's Stone now. You get the 5 gold per 10 on that. Got an Amplifying Tomb purely because I want to build into my machine to complete my Iceborne. So it's not anything special really, but it's something. I've got 2 wards on me as well to keep the lane all warded up now, and also a couple of health pots just in case I need anything. Because obviously I do have my passive for the life regen, lifesteal, sorry, but. Garen does have his natural passive of healing when he's not been attacked by yourself. And V, you've disappointed me there after a nice gank on top. That was a bit too greedy then, unfortunately, but our AD carry and jungle get picked up for no returns there. So at the moment you can see, I think this is one of the reasons why I wanted to pick on this game, is you could see that I'm doing okay up top. I've got the 1 kill, nothing amazing's really happened now, but I'm pretty sure this is one of the games that I actually show you the almighty power of Nasus. During this game you can see that already we're 13 minutes in, and their Draven has 6 kills and 1 death. He already has his Bloodthirster, he's got completed boots, got a Doran's, whilst our AD carry has almost completed his Vampire Scepter, Bloodthirster, sorry, almost completed it, not just yet. So you can see they've really got a massive advantage going for them. Zed's looking alright. Oh no, he's actually got 1 kill, 2 deaths, whilst our Elise is, she hasn't got a kill, which is nice to see. All the kills seem to be going on to Draven at the moment. But anyway, back up top lane, we'll get back onto my one. The stuff's a directed camera, that's not important at the moment. This is where Nasus really starts to become his own, where you've now got that bit of armor, and I can now trade with him because of my passive. You know, I got the lifesteal, I've got the armor, so his damage is not doing so much on me. I've got my health pots if I take too much damage. I've got the lane warded up so I can push against him. I can be farming up my Q as much as, you know, I've got that bit of cooldown reduction. I can be farming up my Q nice and heavily, and I'm really just making Garen's work real tough for him. You know, you will see, you know, I will probably bring some more Nasus ranked games out that I've done in spectator mode, and hopefully a couple of live games. You'll see that I don't really focus too much on hitting them and trading off with them, because the problem is if I do that I have to use my Q. If I use my Q, it's on the cooldown for another, or at the moment another 3 seconds. You know, that 3 seconds is a minion I've missed, and that's, you know, additional free damage on my Q which I missed. So, you know, I tend to farm up the minions as much as possible, and then trade off when I can, you know, get little bits of pokes on them where possible, and then just look for that position where I can pop my ultimate and go crazy. But with Garen, he's a bit more of a tankier champion. Someone like, say, a Jax or a Kha'Zix or something like that, you'd be able to do a bit more, like, you could trade off quite easier with them because they're not as tanky. Whilst Garen, you know, it takes a bit more of a beating to beat him down. And Draven is now legendary. 8 kills, well, I don't know, I didn't even realise he had no kill before that. So you see at the moment things aren't going very well, you know, over the board. Lulu has got a shutdown, but Draven's picked another kill with V, so 9 kills for himself now. He's on top of the world. He's got a nice little bit of farm for him. My farm, you know, ever since that kill now, you can see that I'm just pushing Garen. I'm pushing and making him lose the last hits now, making him lose them to the turret, making sure my Q's getting farmed up, as you can see, and I'm looking nice and strong. You know, got 20 CS more than him, or 30 CS more than him now. I've got a kill over him, and I'm just gonna start to hammer down his turret. You know, I know my team need me. I need to start trying to roam around the map a little bit. You know, I know Draven's now uberly fed. He's got a Bloodthirst. He's got a BS sword. You know, things aren't looking our way really at all. As there's no kills really on the board to us. 4 kills to their 10. They've already got a 4k gold advantage. They've got a turret in their favour by the 60-minute mark. You know, it's looking a bit messy at the moment, but I'm comfortable at top. You know, V's obviously made that first gank happen, but because of the situation, what's going on now, you know, I can't really remember if she does come up back up top again, but I wouldn't really imagine it because of she's going to be needed down sort of bottom more than anything. You see, I do have a ward in my pocket, and my ward has actually died out, and Jin Zhao is actually going to be coming up behind me, so I do not realise this, as I've been a bit silly. My ward died, and I won't notice this. But luckily, Jin Zhao actually, his ultimate knocked me back then. Even though I did pop mine just to kind of make sure that I could stay in the battle. Will Garen die me? I don't think he will die me. I've chucked Ignite down and oh, my Wither, kind of battling between the two. And I think I realised in this situation, I was like, shit, so, you know, my ultimate has just actually finished. I'm like, you know, I can kill these two. I popped my Ghost to actually originally get away from both of them in the fight. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to fight you. Garen, silly for Garen there, he decided to actually pop his ultimate way too early then, you know. Obviously he saw he was possibly going to die, so he did pop his ultimate, and it was a bit too early because obviously his ultimate relies on your opponent having less health. It does more damage, so picking up a double kill there. And this, I can remember actually this game now, I can actually remember I was like, wow, you know, the team was losing hard. Draven's got flipping 10 kills, for God's sake, and I'm just there like, well, caught a little bit of Zed. Oh, she died. Oh gosh, really lucky. V then. Nice kill by Zed, picking over Elisa. But I was there like, I was like, shit, son. We're losing hard, and then that just happened. You know, a battle where I really should have lost that. You know, Jin Zhao and Garen both thumping down on me on my own. Obviously, V did come in the end to actually save my ass, but I took so much damage. Didn't even have my ultimate. My ultimate actually died during that, so it would have been a whole different case had my ultimate been up a little bit earlier. And we made it happen. We did what we needed to do, and it was cool. And it got me a double kill, and it's now made me at the point, if we flicked myself, I've gone like, shit, bottom needs to be destroyed. You know, they know I was there, so they're kind of thumping around, and I'm like this. Put my Wither down onto Draven there, and you know, we've got the AD carry, we've got Lulu, and I'm just like, this dude's gonna die. Q to the face, boom, he's dead, just like that. That damage is crazy. He did not, you know, he's been doing a K down bottom, but he hasn't met the force that is Nasus. V is chasing down Blitzcrank, you know, he's got his additional movement speed, so he probably will get away, even though Zed actually has joined the fight over here. I believe he will get away, you know, Jin Zhao's there, at least is there, you know, it's not really our fight to make happen. But there we go, nevertheless, picking up my 4th kill of the game there. You know, I've obviously had to come down bottom. I've got my ultimate here. We're obviously looking for something. It's not good because we are fighting around the turret, and another Q to the face, you know. It just jokes the damage that I'm hitting with that Q. Garen has actually left top lane. I was saying he had an option to really kind of push top a bit there, but he's obviously noticed they're getting pushed, so he's come down, looking to try and get on top of Zed there. So I put my Wither down on there just to stand down. And Zed has actually gone in on Xin Zhao. He's got his ultimate on him, so that burst should eventually kill him. At least it's starting to try and force down V, and we're just fighting here. I'm like, come on, man, fight me here, fight me. This is what I want. Q to the face. Garen will get away because Draven's there and they're under the turret. You know, I don't really want to kind of make anything happen, even though we do have full health. Have withered Garen, but it's not enough. Q to the face of Draven and another Q to the face, and I'm now godlike. You know, this game has just turned around. You know, watching this now is just, I just can't believe this actually. Forgot how good it was. So this game is now just completely turned around. Draven originally was like 10 kills to 1. You know, I've now killed him twice within the last 2 minutes. So we've demolished their team. We've now turned the score 12 to 12. The gold, where we originally were 4k behind, we're now actually about 300 gold up, 2 turrets each apiece. So I've now got 7 kills, the 1 assist, and you can see that was the power of the Iceborne Gauntlet right there. It is just crazy. You know, my Q's being nice and farmed up, but when I proc that, you know, you get the slow, and plus you get the benefit of the sheen as well in it, and that shit is just OP, and that is why Nasus is just so strong late game. You then stack a bit of magic resist, stack a bit like a Sunfire Cape or Warmogs, whatever, you know, it will just make you a machine. We picked up Dragon. I'm pretty sure we picked up Dragon as well then for our troubles. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Dragon was being taken. I don't know if we... Did it say we took it? Oh no, it's only just come up. Silly me. I thought we'd actually just taken it. Never mind. And they're all fighting there. They do actually pick up the kill with Blitzcrank, which was pretty nice. Very nice by Varius. You know, he needs the kills at the moment. Before that, he was 1-6 to 3. So picking up that kill is going to give him that nice little bit of advantage what he needs. You know, we do need our AD carry to be getting kills and to have that bit of additional damage. You see here, they're all coming in for Dragon. I noticed this. I'm like, oh shit, son. I've now got myself another chain vest and a and a a giant spout. You see the damage I put on Draven, you know, saw he was the man, you know, I was like, yeah, these guys are getting fucked up, you know, there's 3 of them here as well, but Draven's the main target to get down. We have to kill Draven, he needs to die. So I've now picked up a double kill for myself. I'm like, yeah, come on you bitches. Focus down to show, picking up the triple kill over Xin Zhao there. I'm like, you know, you really want to fight Nasus. I am the man, and we're hunting down Garen here. Nice flashing by Zed. Bit greedy, get the quadra kill. I can see what Zed was doing now. I can remember him saying in the game, he was like, man, you need to give me some kills, you know, he's only got 3 kills, and I was like, you know, fair enough, you are right, you know, I should have really gave him some kills then, because like I mentioned in the Zach video, you know, once up top, you know, I get the kills, you know, yeah, it's all cool, you know, I've got kills, but really it needs to, you know, I can only build that and make it into health, you know, some kind of tankiness, whilst if Zed gets kills, or say Varius gets kills, he'll be able to build it into another BS sword, or something damaging him, which will, you know, it's what we kind of need. We need more damage. But you know, I was there, I was getting hyped up. I was like, wow, I've just got a double kill. There's a triple kill. There's a quadra kill. You know, I was just like, well, you know, I want this. You know, fair enough. There was just a random kill. But I wanted that quadra kill. I was hoping for the penta, but obviously, I'm not. I think Blitzcrank was up in top lane, so he wasn't with them, unfortunately. I don't know if he actually picked up the dragon. Has slain for the quadra kill. Xin Zhao has slain the dragons, so they actually stole the dragon from us during that, unfortunately. But obviously where I picked up a quadra kill, you know, obviously it kind of turned it around a bit more into our favour. We do have a 1k gold advantage going to us now, as we are actually up in turrets, so we're looking strong, or certainly I'm looking very strong anyway. You know, I now actually have more kills than Draven, who was the man to be scared of. Getting a nerve withering onto him there, actually getting the ultimate on by Lulu along with my ultimate. I'm just absolutely massed now, straight focus down onto Draven. He's down, there's a double kill already. I just can't help get the kills, probably because my AoEs from my ultimate, plus now I've got a Sunfire Cape. I'm pretty sure Garen's going to drop there, picked up by Varius. I think the Zen might have got it anyway, with his ultimate on him. And yeah, once again, these team fights are just, you know, that was a 4 for 0 engagement in our favour. We've now got 20 kills to the 14. Just showing the OP power of Nasus late game is just jokes. 13 kills on south. We've got an Iceborne, we've got a Sunfire Cape, we've got some Mercury Treads for a bit of magic resist against Elise. And I've obviously gone for my Nectune Cloak as well, which I will build into, I can't think what I will build it into. It gives you the cooldown reduction and magic resist and the sort of bit of healing as well. I can't remember what it's called. I probably will build into it soon and we'll find out then. And I got a couple of wards as well, just to keep the place warded up. We've secured the mid turret, tier 3 turret, we've secured the inhib, and then now it's just a case, you know, we've got what we needed, we just need to back, play it coolly, they're all up, just back, defend our turrets, buy some gold, or buy some items with the gold we've got, and just be like, cool, done our job, don't get greedy now, you know, many teams will get greedy in this situation, and you start to throw it away, and then before you know it, they've just taken your inhib, and you've gained nothing, and then they've got the advantage back again. And I remember this moment, this was where it all went horribly wrong. I was here like, yes, I'm cool, and I knew we were getting baited so hard into this. I knew Blitzcrank was there, I knew that we were getting baited in so hard, and I just got caught out big time. It was very dumb, and this actually, I remember this now, this really turned the whole tide of the game. It really kind of threw things back in their favour, because without me, you know, I'm the one, you know, I've got the 13 kills, I'm the one who's OP, I'm the tanky one who can force straight kill like Draven, and before you know, he's just scored a quadra kill for me. You know, what I can do, he can do better. Well, obviously didn't, because he didn't get the pentakill, but you can see there the importance of focusing him down. You know, he's got an affinity edge and a bloodthirster. His damage is just jokes. Fortunately, we're all really low. But the problem was we were all separated. I got baited in that. You know, I knew it when I was there. I was like, "There's Blitzcrank. I want to kill him." And I just knew as soon as I walked into that bush, I can remember it clear as day now, I was like, what am I doing? This is, you know, where before I was playing amazing, I was just like, well, that was a bronze play and a half right there, you know, that threw the game, you know. And something like that could throw the game, you know. Draven's just got a quadra kill out of nowhere, he's already got an Infinity Edge and a Bloodthirst, God knows what he's going to buy now, probably an BF sword from that engagement. He's gone for a Zeal and a bit of crit chance as well, so going to be trying to build into his Phantom Dancer. So there shows you the importance of focusing down their AD carry, which in every fight I had done before that, but I got engaged into chasing Blitzcrank, and before I knew it I was really cornered in there and I just couldn't do anything. So very silly by me, you know, first death of the game, blew my flawless game there, but it's okay, you know, these things happen. You know, obviously they still have a massive advantage, you know, that's the thing with League, you know, it's down to the person in the lead to make that mistake. I don't know, we're going for Baron here, really kind of quite aggressive Baron, considering we don't actually have there's no pink mod on Baron. I don't believe they have it warded, it doesn't look like they actually have it warded by the looks of things, but they are coming over. Blitzcrank is here, he has actually pink warded it, the ultimate going down by Varus, really a bit too early more than anything, I think that's a bit premature. But nevertheless, no smite was actually used then, as Lulu picked up the Baron, which is pretty dodgy. If Lulu's damage can pick it up, I'm sure one of them could have stole it. But here, we're going into the fight, getting kind of beaten around. I popped my ghost here and I'm like, shit, like what's going on? I kind of got really caught out of place there. Went to focus Draven, but couldn't get anywhere near him, unfortunately. Once again, you know, they had a lot better, you know, they kind of really protected Draven there then, and I kind of got caught out of place, and before I knew it, you know, Garen had put his ultimate down on me and I was dead, and we just secured Baron, you know, yeah, great, but, you know, 3 of us are now dead, and the only people with the buff now are Zed and Lulu, you know. So it hasn't really, you know, we got a bit of gold from it, but, you know, the fact that they secured 3 kills, obviously Draven did die, but it's not good, it's not ideal, you know. They're protecting, you know, he did die during the fight, but they protected him enough to do enough damage on myself, you know, picking my second death of the game now, you know, all a bit silly. Lulu getting up, oh, Lulu, what are you doing? Zed has actually come to the rescue. Can Zed must at least get a double kill. He's got, I know, he's going to leave it. AS Blitz is too far. Too fast to chase, and they don't know who's about as well. But nevertheless, Lulu did die, but, you know, not the end of the world. Zed did pick up a kill. He needs these kind of kills now to kind of get back into that OP state of mind. Dragon's just gone up, so we're going to be looking to secure that. We do have a ward down. I think it's their ward actually, they have a ward on it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's their ward, so we'll see what's happening, but they all are, you know, they've got 2 top lane, Draven's mid, so we kind of knew that they were there, and with the damage we're putting down, we were able to secure the dragon easy enough. We're like, well, we really need to get this bottom turret as well, you know. We need these lanes to be pushing hard up, and with bottom like that, bottom up, you know, that's not going to happen. Let's have a quick look at my queue at the moment. 5 stacks in it, and already 400 bonus damage on my Q, which is just jokes, which means that in total it hits for 400 plus so 500, about 630 it will hit for just in base damage, which is just crazy. So we're all kind of gathering around here. We are actually sitting in the ward here, which is never good. There's never a good thing to be sat in a ward, is it? And we are going to be stealing this blue buff away from them. Q to face, I will be taking that on myself just to give me that bit more cooldown and allow me to spam my moves a little bit. We will see, but the problem. Oh, Lulu does actually have an Oracle's fair play, so she has killed that ward there, which is always good. Blitzcrank missing his Q there. Had I got caught on that Q, it would have been a race or a bad situation. So we know here, you know, we're like, we can't fight here. We need, for us to win this, you know, Draven's uber fed. They have uber damage, and we don't have that. You know, I'm just a massive tank. You know, I can only produce so much. And that's what we kind of lacking. So if they get the right team fight, things will really kind of go their way. We need to be in that situation where we can force something to happen. Lulu, Ray, silly, I don't know what she was trying to do there. She was away from us, got really kind of caught out there. The fact that she's died is never good, and the fact that she lost her Oracle's zone, that's 400 gold down the drain for no apparent reason. But the team fight has begun. The cavalry has arrived. We've killed off Elise and Jinxiao, but Draven has come down now. And you see here, I've got the Wither onto him, Q to the face. Unfortunately, he does actually pick up a kill over me, and my third death of the game now. I just can't stop dying ever since that first death. But, you know, it did go for a... we got 4 kills and they only got 3, so, you know, it worked out better for us. And obviously, hopefully, our AD carry and mid laner will be able to pick up this bottom turret easy enough, which is good. And, I don't know if they're going to push fully. It seems a bit risky as Jinxiao. Obviously, he has actually bought his upgraded boots. You can see there, so he is getting that super quick, but they should be able to get away. It's slowly coming down by Varus, but Blitz has come in, the flash away. That Q would have caught them, and that would have been insta-death. So they're going to retreat. You know, the thing is, you know, they can't fight without me, but this team without me would instantly die. You know, I don't bring much damage. Well, I do bring quite a lot of damage, to be honest, because my Qs do so much damage. But my idea is I just stand there and I take all the blunt, and I hope that they can kind of force him off. My main job is, I think, to kill Draven and get him out of the way. You know, he's 17 kills. He's super fed. Damn it, he's got Bloodthirster. He's got an Infinity Edge, he's got a Phantom Dance, he's now built a Brutalizer, so probably going to be looking to a Black Cube to do that bit more of sort of damage against myself. So he's looking strong. I don't know what these guys are up to there. Oh, I can't believe V just died. Oh, actually, I'm standing with V. I was about to say, that was a bit of a dodgy moment, man. You see the damage that they're just doing there, the poke damage they're doing on myself. And we've gone in, Lulu's ultimate actually coming on me, and Draven getting dropped straight away there. Wow, that was jokes. And you see how that just, I can't believe that just turned around just like that. Wow. That was a 4 for 0 engagement, picking up another double kill this game. That was just jokes. Well, Jinxiao wasn't with them, and you know, I didn't think I was looking at that. I was thinking, what are we doing? And Lulu's ultimate on top of my ultimate was just jokes. That was massive, and my Q does so much damage. You know, the fact that I can just plus with the Sheen and the Iceborne, you know, the slow and everything, I can just do so much damage onto Draven. It's jokes. I am getting tanked up by the turret a lot here. I might die from my trolls, are pretty low, but we've picked up this turret here, and this could actually be the last fight of the game. Jinxiao has come in on top of me. A very bad idea, my friend. V will pick up the ace there, and Draven's back up. Can Draven come to rescue? No, he cannot. So there you go, guys. I don't think I could really show a better video of Nasus, how strong he is late game. Obviously that game did go on uber late game, you know, it was only 30 minutes, but Draven at one point was 10 kills, 1 death. You know, he was super fed. He had a Bloodthirster, and I don't know what else he had. But you know, he was dominating bottom, and all I had at top was 3 kills. I just scored a double kill over the Jinxiao and Garen, and obviously the first blood over Garen before that, thanks to V. and I bought my Iceborne. I was like, wow, I've done this up top, fair enough. I made it, Garen. I've got to help bottom out, Garen may push my top turret, but there's nothing I can do about it. I need to help bottom. I need to shut down Draven. Went down there, killed Draven instantly, and things just went. We grouped as a team. They had me now. They were like, yeah, we can do this, and we killed Draven every time. And obviously then I got baited into that blitzcrank thing, and that was really bad. We double died. That was silly. That was a dumb mistake. But nevertheless, we then kind of regrouped again, lost in our team fight, but we got back into form, and we were like, as soon as Draven dies, they had nothing, and you see in that last team fight there, they just got absolutely annihilated, and that is the power of Nasus. You can look at my build, 170 CS, nothing, amazing. Obviously, I was roaming around for a lot after I secured that double kill. I didn't go back up top lane, I don't think, so I lost a lot of farm because of that, so my Q didn't get as strong as I wanted it to, but it ended on, what did it end on? 429 bonus damage, which it's not bad really. We had the Iceborne, we've got a Sunfire Cape, we've got the Spirit's Visage, that's what I was on about before, a lovely item. We've got the Murky Treads plus the Home Guard, just to mean I can get our base a little bit quicker. No Giant Spout, I'd probably be building into a Warmogs or something now, or maybe the Armor one, I can't remember what it's called. Lulu, standard support. V, Black Cleaver, Sunfire Cape, looked pretty nice. Zed, obviously we didn't even have an AP caster this game, we had Zed as our taking that position. He went for the Bloodthirst Black Cleaver, he's got a Phage in there, so looking pretty strong. Our AD carry picked up a bit of items at the end, he's got his Infinity Edge, he's got Vampire Scepter and his Bladed Ruin King, whilst Zed Blitz, standard support, Jinzhao. Really got a mix of everything. Didn't actually really have any full items there, to be honest. Draven, obviously OP as anything with his Infinity Edge, Bloodthirst from Phantom Dancer. Elise has got a Hunt and Guise, Blast Wand, kind of mix of everything again there, really. And Garen, who didn't actually even pick up a kill that game, he's got a Sunfire Cape and no Giant Spout, and that's about it. I had a quick look at the gold tally this game. I had just about 14 grand, and Draven, their main, had 12,600, so I was about 1,500, just a little bit less. So, nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. It was quite good fun. Comment. It was one of the funnest games I've actually watched now. It's really cool just seeing how OP Nasus was actually, instead of actually playing it. Because I remember this game, everyone was saying we're going to lose. I remember Lulu was going crazy. We're like, surrender this, this is gone. And then next thing I know, I come down, I was like, boom, and I was like, boom, and then I was like, boom, and it was good. It's good fun. Nasus is super strong. I really would recommend, if you want to play a bit of rank, you play top lane, I'd recommend trying out Nasus. At the moment, Nasus, Renekton, and Zac are my main top free play champions in ranked, and there's a reason for it. They are, or certainly in my hands, I demolish people with them. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A lot more to come out, and I'll be bringing out some more live gameplay as well. So hope you have a good day. Peace.